Hello everybody and welcome back. Oofsky here. Today we're taking a look at the 30-minute missions Revernova. 30-minute missions kits, of course, are Bandai's generic, all-purpose, and very customizable mobile suits. Nice little robots. They've got these little pegs throughout that you can see here on the box that allow you to switch and swap all the universal parts between all of the different mainstay kits while also releasing extra little upgrade kits throughout to allow you to really make the robot of your dreams. I fell in love with the Revernova at first sight because this guy has this chonky frame. Kind of reminds me of the Rick Dom and the Dom, especially when you flip it over, you can see it kind of like this with the hover shoes and whatnot. Decided let's open her up, see what it's about. Got some scissors this time, moving up in the world. Nice little translucent bit for the eye. Lovely molded parts on the feet, the shoulders. Couple sprues in here. So we don't have any like full like giant sprues, lots of little ones, but that does mean we got a decent amount of color separation. We've got some dark gray, some like olive drab, some standard, and some mechanical grays, which is nice, along with some clear pieces. I'm excited. This doesn't look too crazy. Let's get right into it, shall we?
First and foremost, apologies for my desk being so cluttered. I have not enough hours in the day for all the projects that I continue to start but never finish. I'm sure that might strike all too familiar a chord with some of you. But that's alright. You know, it's hard to complain when it's good things, as I always say. And this little guy was a treat, nothing difficult about him. Snapped together nice and easy, just like any other 30-minute missions kit we've done.
Alrighty guys, one quick little note I'd like to touch on before I go to the turntable. I got this guy all built up. The 30-minute missions Revernova actually has condensed instructions on the very last page. So we got the front with the little flavor, the fluff. This is how to build the entire kit in a single page. Advertised as, try to aim for an even smoother assembly process. Use this image for hints to assemble the kit. And then it says here that these instructions are for those who have experience assembling 30-minute mission series kits. Follow the instructions on the page to the right if this is your first time. So for those of us like me and many others who build too many model kits, you can just have a cheat sheet with one page to build everything. And if not, they've got the full fat instructions here for you as well, which is perfectly fine. It's a small thing, but I really like the distinction there. It's very nice. Now let's show you the goods.
So within the 30-minute mission setting, the Revernova is a heavily armored general-purpose model developed by the Balon forces, and while it is less maneuverable than the Portanova models, the Revernova is much stronger in terms of armor and comes with a lot heavier firepower than its contemporaries. Now the Revernova is mainly utilized for ground combat, but that medium to long range heavy rifle that it has makes short work of enemy units. Now, if any of that sounds familiar to you, well, you're correct. This is just the 30-minute missions equivalent of the Dom from Bandai's mainstay Mobile Suit Gundam franchise, just like the Alto and the Rabio silhouettes that mimic the mass-produced Earth Federation and Xeon suits before them. 30-minute missions is just rounding out with some stockier editions like this Revernova and also with the Garden Nova, which I don't have in this video. Now, despite how stocky the silhouette is, the Revernova moves well since its head is a true half circle and it has peg joints in its legs. In conjunction with those peg joints, there is short skirting around the waist, which means that you won't get hampered by some cool battle toga to allow his legs to spread more. That thigh armor, since this is 30-minute missions and the whole gimmick is being universal, can also be detached. You could put it on the shoulders if you wanted to give him some extra range on the legs there, which is pretty cool. Whether you want to do more of a tactically sound pose or more of a whimsical pose, there's a lot of enjoyment to get out of this 30-minute missions Revernova. And maybe if you're thinking like I am, you want to try your hand at a more utilitarian or modern Dom design from scratch, I think that this Revernova would be a perfect kit to consider kit bashing it. And like I said, those 30-minute mission lines namesake 3mm peg joints throughout with all those little holes you can see. You can customize this kit however you want with parts from the other mainline releases or any of the expansion packs that get released as well. So what are you guys waiting for? Go over to get yourself a couple of these chonky little boys today. Go to leapingpandahobbies.com. leavingpandahobbies.com, where you can use my promo code both online and in person at their retail store in Hudsonville, Michigan, to get yourself 10% off your entire order just for watching my bald ass, no matter it is what you want to buy. And for all the new Wargamer subscribers that I've gotten because of my recent forays into Warhammer and Wargaming, if you just want some Games Workshop, Leaving Panda Hobbies has a running 20% off of any Games Workshop product. Just use promo code GW, and you'll never have to pay for your plastic at full price ever again. If you've stuck around this long, why not throw me a like, share, or even subscribe to the channel? I'm always looking at some kind of cool, crazy, or weird model kit. And if nothing else, I'll remind you guys that you can save a little money on your hobbies a couple times a week. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And as always, I will see you in the next review.